Hey, everybody. On a special Friday night, 7 o'clock live here for the Whiskey Crusaders. Of course, they're joined by Glen Moray and by Steve, the Texas Highlander. And we're very excited to have an actual real Scotsman here to talk about Scotch. So I'm going to let you tell them a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to start drinking some whiskey because we need to do that because it's hot as shit here.
I am the Highlander, and there can only be one. So my kilt is a MacLeod. You can visit me at Whiskey Minute with the Highlander. And for my fans out there, welcome to Whiskey Minute at the Highlander, crossover with Whiskey Crusaders. I'm from the Highlands near Glenfinnan, and I now live in San Antonio, Texas.
Very nice. All right, Steve's already in here. I know the people starting to join. Of course, we usually go live on Mondays, and since we're here on a Friday night, we got some people to come around. So we got John Kranz, Jimmy Jazz, Sugar Kitty. We got Four Leaf Whiskey in there, and Alexander. Good to see you guys so far. So I guess we should, it's a little bit history of Glen Moray, and let's start pouring some whiskey because I'm thirsty.
Let's do it.
And Peter?
Do you want to do the history or
No.
You want to do the history?
I can do the quick history.
All right.
Let's bring in Chad from 375.
What are you doing? Being stolen from my water here by my child. Here, bye.
And while Chad's working his way around at the bar, Chad from 375 Park Avenue is the bloody reason that we're here together.
That's right. We appreciate it.
He knows both of us and introduced us.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, I am standing up. I'm not sitting down.
We're sorry.
This is my real height. But Glen Moray has been around since 1897. So we're excited to be celebrating our 125th anniversary next year. The distillery is a fantastic, beautiful setting. When you go into the town, it's kind of I wouldn't say eyesore. It's the beacon of everything beautiful about the Scotch world and the creations that have been coming out of Glen Moray since 1897. Really started to go into the new style or a more efficient style in the late 80s, and really kind of cleaned up the way they were doing things. Started the single cask program. Not single cask program, I'm sorry, they started the cask program. So they started experimenting, and something that Glen Moray does that a lot of Scotch houses don't do is they experiment with different casks. So they have a Chardonnay cask, they have a Cabernet cask, and it's a way to introduce new consumers into the Scotch world. A little softer, some nice nuances and finishes on those cask finishes, and then they have their age statements. We start at 12, and we go all the way up. I've had a 35-year-old.
Nice.
There's some 40s, so
Even better.
yeah, 125 years in the making.
Hey, tell me this, laddie. Where's that?
It's Elgin. It's in Scotland.
It's in Scotland. It's very helpful.
Speyside. You would know more about the terrain and the terroir of Scotland than a young lad from Texas would.
You got to say a shout out to Stuart. Stuart Buchanan is up there now
Okay.
with Glenn Glassa,
Oh, nice. Right.
Ben Riek, and Glenn Dronick.
Oh, good ones.
Sorry, I missed you last month, lad. I would like to throw in that when I'm teaching people about Scotch who don't know Scotch or are saying, "No, I cannot drink Scotch. I drank it once and it was like burning Band-Aids.
Yeah, that was
It's medicinal." Then I bring them over to one of my classes where we do an introduction to Scotch, a proper introduction. This is the lineup I like to use.
Good
Actually,
choice.
a couple more of the cask finishes. I like to start off with the base model and work my way through cask finishes so they can learn to drink. The Scotch is not offensive, doesn't have a lot of fire to it. It's very soft, and you can learn the nuances of picking out parts of the nose and the palate and enjoy.
Absolutely.
And at an entry level price,
Yeah, the price is you can't
Cask
beat.
finish.
You can't beat the price.
bloody delicious.
It's $25 for. I know no one else even close on that price.
No, I think this port finish.
Yeah, it's
This is just like this is my Wednesday night Scotch.
perfect.
Bloody delicious.
So which one do you want to start with for the drinking part?
Well,
Chardonnay.
That's fine.
I've no cracked this one open yet.
All right. I know. Apparently 10 Scotch down was actually on Glen Moray this morning down in Australia. So glad to hear they were talking up here this evening, talking about it again. So it's a good day for Glen Moray. It's fantastic. Peter likes the 18-year, the 47.2%. Very nice. Yep. Hey, Patty Leather, good to see you as well. Exactly. And drink whiskey and end with Y. Correct. It's a good choice. There's Sugar Kitty as well.
Moray ones today.
Oh, and apparently Roy was talking about it as well in his recycled reviews the other day. So even better.
Thanks, sir.
And several have never apparently had it before, so that makes it very fun. Thanks, sir. Appreciate that.
To not throw dispersions, I've not had this since it came out.
Well, that's okay. I haven't had it in many years either, so it's perfect.
I've only
So
had the
both of
first.
us.
It's much different than the first Chardonnay cask that came out.
There was the 10-year one. Is that the one you're talking?
Yes,
I have that
so
one as well.
So
Yeah.
that one's unique.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells good though. Yeah, and there's not a lot of Chardonnay casks in general that you see for Scotch alone, any whiskeys, so which is kind of nice. You get something different, unique, using a white wine rather than a red wine finish. It's nice and soft and buttery, like it should be like Chardonnay.
This is definitely different from the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have the 10-year-old Chardonnay at my house.
We can grab it if you want to compare.
And the comparison is night and day.
Here.
Nose that I'm getting is definitely something that you want to taste. So,
Yeah, top cat. Yeah, right in the top cabinet there.
like the lad I love to
should be a
watch, I like
10-year.
to just get in there and say hello and let it kind of tell me what's to come.
Yeah.
I was blown away by this one when I tasted it. I was not expecting to, because I had tried the.
Perfect. Well, we're going to talk about it. I might as well grab it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the original 10 Glen Moray he's talking about. So we compare because you should for science reasons.
We got to do this for science.
It's very important for the people. People would like to know. We just wanted if we
Our
can do
package
this.
has changed slightly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we should
our packaging is changing again.
Yeah, that's what I put on the thumbnail was the new packaging.
Yeah,
You guys
much
know.
better.
So yeah, someone actually made a comment like, "Oh, packages are getting really nice."
Yeah. Keeping the same bottle, every age expression, everything will come in its own box now, and just there's a much more updated label to it.
I mean, because you used to have, the actual, all the different regiments on there. I've got some of those in the room too.
This is 40%.
So this version is 43, the old one. It's the old 10-year.
The old 10-year, yep.
Oh, that is night and day.
Oh, yeah, they're totally different. Yeah.
This 10-year-old's not quite as attractive.
No, it's interesting how much, I actually like the nose is significantly nicer.
It's kind of like,
Dank.
This is the bad witch and this is Glinda.
Yeah.
They're both witches, but which shall you take?
Yeah.
My God, this has almost got some.
It's got some old
It's
funky
got
must
sulfur
to it.
on the nose.
Yeah, it
so,
really does.
The 10-year-old, I believe, is a Burgundy barrel.
Okay.
So French style Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
They use American.
Oh, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they use American oak, American
Wow.
style Chardonnay in the new finish, in the new one. So you get more butter.
Well done on the change.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Yeah.
I like that, but I really like the new one. It's definitely an improvement. Wow, that's really cool. It's good to know. That was fun.
It lost all the sulfur
Yeah.
in the change,
Which is perfect.
which.
See, and that's why you said you didn't like the Chardonnay, and
Yeah.
when I told you to get the new bottle.
No offense to doers, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
That sulfur's too strong for me, for the base. And they have some that I do like.
They have
that
many.
particular
Yeah.
base model,
Yeah.
that white
The white label.
scratch. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
scratch
it's
gas.
not. It's not
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
But this 10-year-old has reminiscent of that. When you get that sulfur on the nose and
Okay.
kind of the same deep, heavy, pungent flavors that you pick up the leather tannins of like you're licking
Yeah, like an
somebody's-
older.
Yeah, it's a crystal one too.
Whereas this one's floral, light, buttery,
Just grab
Hence
a
it's
cabbage
coffee.
bunch of them.
some kind of a light stone fruit. Not sure if it's a apricot or a,
Yeah,
In American Chardonnays, you'll get apricot.
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, see. I'm just going by nose here, and then when I taste it, it amplifies those flavors. You're right. That was a good choice to tell me to bring. And,
Yes, excellent choice. Yeah, if you need more for him,
add
just
that
bigger
back
glasses
to
too, for the bigger ones.
The list.
Well, yeah, we have to make a blend at the end, of course. That's the best. We always have a blend on the channel of everything, no matter what it is. It's who do we freak out? We freaked out. One of the distillers is on like, "You're gonna do what with our whiskey?" Yes, we're blending all of it together.
Yeah.
It's like there's 40 of them. They're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It tastes great.
Yeah. There's 40 something in Johnny Walker too. So
Well, that's a valid point. That's true.
You know,
Exactly.
and a lot part of the world do like that.
That's true.
Um,
It was a beautiful blend.
so I think this is going to be an exciting blend. Put them all together.
I agree. I think it'll be fabulous.
So I'm going to save a wee bit of each and
Yeah, I'm gonna
start creating a
start dumping. I'll give us 2 clean glasses, and we'll start making your blend over there.
yeah.
Do you want to Go ahead. All right. All righty. So that was fun. Yeah. So that's like I said, give it a roll. I said those ones are $25. I know Specs mostly carries in Texas, or
Yeah, so
Okay.
Specs is exclusive.
Looks
to the
exclusive. Okay.
Cask finish.
Or cask finishes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about like other states? What are most of them
They open up.
opened up? Okay.
There's a few of
Total-
the casks at Total Wine.
Most total should be doing, and they may vary in a couple of their stores, but they start with the single, and then they go
Mm.
single 12, 15, 18,
Okay.
and then the
And 21.
exclusive ones have the 21. But I'm completely out of 21 right now.
Okay.
It's on the water.
That explains that. Yes, that's the one I've never had.
All right, so I picked last. You pick next.
Oh, we did that.
We've got a rye cask, we've got a port cask, we've got a sherry cask, we've got a 12, 15, 18.
Let's do the sherry, just since we went from the red wine at this point.
Great choice. Bringing the line.
Exactly.
Bringing the line.
Oh, you got to buy either the 15 or the 18 over the weekend. Sugar. Well, we'll taste them both and we'll tell you. I know I both like the 15 and the 18, but we'll try them and we'll tell you today which one you need to buy. It's very important.
Her question is which one?
Yeah, to either the 15 over the weekend. Which one should they buy?
I'm partial to the 15.
My solution is buy both.
Yeah.
That's the solid solution. Buy both. That's why I always tell people, don't make yourself choose. Just buy both of them. Problem solved.
Yeah, obviously confident spirits here. I cannot go in without a shopping cart.
That's right.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
That's why I like curbside.
Yeah, it saves you money.
So getting ready to
Alright,
come up
so-
here, I had told Wayne bring half the bottles to me to the door.
Okay.
That way I wouldn't go in and spend too much.
Yeah.
And Specs is like, oh, you can't deliver in the next 3 hours, so I had to actually make a trip.
Ah,
And of course, it came out with 4 times as many.
that's
bottles
how it
as I
always
planned on
goes.
buying.
Yeah, it never fails. All right, so this one, as you guys, has a pink reddish hue there on the sherry cask, so you guys can check that out. Now, in the new, as I know they were doing the new labeling, will they still keep these colors on most of them, or is
Yes.
that going to change? Okay, that's
Yep.
going to stay the same. Cool. All right, let's see what we think of this. Hey, Mr. Jiggs, good to see you.
This is one of the only ones where you get wee hints of that sulfur that I can say I like it. Where it
Yeah.
comes in decent.
Yeah, you use good sherry, you get nice sulfur. You use bad sherry, you get bad sulfur.
And on the nose, you get obviously the grapes and wee hints of
Right.
almost a cherry coming in.
Yeah,
Like a dark ripe
Yeah.
cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very dark.
Yeah, like a nice black
Um,
cherry with some raisins and plums. A little bit of cinnamon roll. Oh, it smells beautiful.
43 or 40?
Should be 40.
40.
Yep.
All the cask finishes should be 40.
All 40, okay.
Man,
That's right.
this one just makes your mouth water, right?
The
Yeah, little raspberries.
It
in
just
there.
says, come on, taste me.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
it's that bright, like you get the raspberry, you get that bright,
Mhm.
fresh,
Yeah.
like fruit on the palate.
Oh,
Mm.
That softness of the seed will be
It's
hence the salt that
It's a
come
grown
in
up.
with it.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
grown up like
really nice salinity to it.
Yeah.
Little brine. That's pretty.
and it lingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little black pepper.
Yeah, exactly. That black pepper's coming across right
Yeah.
at the tongue, maybe touching a bit to the side.
Yeah, and your black cherry and raspberry shump there in the finish. That's very nice. It's delicious.
$24.99.
Yeah, it's like you can't do it. $25. You can't do better. You cannot
Yeah.
do better than that.
And it's like, oh,
And you can try all the finishes essentially that
Yeah.
really and truly exist for the most part in general for Scotch. Do it one lineup.
Yep.
You can't do worse. It costs you $150.
And it's all single.
All single.
Yeah.
Yep. Single malts are base.
and so, if you think you don't like Scotch or sure,
Yeah, this is the perfect way to do it.
for this price point, how can you go wrong?
Exactly.
You can always serve it up to your friends if you truly don't like it. But
Exactly. And they'll
I've
appreciate
never
it.
met a person who didn't like the sherry finish.
Agree? It's quite delicious. But that's a good point, Jason. Aren't there like 60 countries with red, white, and blue flags? That's probably true. Hey, Marty, consider Whiskey News. Go check out Marty's channel as well. But only America's counts. That's right, Betty. Oh, it's beautiful. I like it a lot. That's really good stuff.
I have to have a wee bit of this to add to my.
Oh, yeah, for your blend. Very important.
And to top off your blend,
Oh.
we're going to do the Jepson.
Oh, that's just mean.
Certain
Now-
crimes that are punishable by.
When we used to have the whiskey club events here, that was the requirement when you were a newbie. You had to try this new special whiskey before you could try anything else. It was Malort every time. We had a guy, another Scotsman named Tuttle, and that was his job to convince the new people you had to try this. You get no whiskey till you try this new exceptional whiskey. It was always Malort. So it was fun for the rest of us, though. It was cruel, but it was really funny.
Cool.
It's okay. They always get really great Scotch after that. It was funny, but it was funny. All right, so add this to the blend here. Blend's gonna be fabulous.
Mini infinity glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to that.
You can do the port finish next.
Port finish. All right.
Is it my pick?
Sure.
He knows exactly where I would go next.
That's
and
perfect,
that's to
huh?
the port. And I'm going to take a wee bit of water and rinse this glass,
Absolutely.
which also helps to ensure that you get hydrated as you're drinking.
Especially today when it's 111 out. Yeah, it's for the best.
So even at whiskey shows, I always like to, finish off with water.
Always.
Hydration.
It ends poorly otherwise. We don't promote that. We're drinking whiskey responsibly and really good whiskey.
All right, let's go into my favorite,
All
the
right.
port finish.
All right. Sweet. I do love port. It's one of my favorite types of wines. So it cannot go wrong. Exactly. Mort is only good when someone else is drinking. Absolutely. It's also the greatest thing ever made. It's the standard by which all others are measured. Yes. If your standard is 0, that is Malort. And now you know what 0 is.
Delicacy in Chicago.
No, that's true. It is delicacy in Chicago. That's a valid point. You guys all get that?
Now, once again, we'll leave the things that I don't like. The sulfurs are gone.
Yeah.
And we're
This is
back in
purple label here for the port.
darker fruits. The back of your throat starts to produce, and you're just like, oh my god, this is going to taste so good.
Valid.
You get ripe raisin. Just
Mm-hmm. A little bit like chalkiness and bubble gum. Oh, there's those bless you, child. What are Smarties?
Oh, Smarties. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a new one.
Tony Port. That's the.
And a little bit of licorice on the nose too. Interesting.
I got licorice in the.
Yeah. Pencil
finish.
licorice. Those plums, though,
Oh yeah.
they're just juicy and ripe.
So does everyone have
Cherry.
some Glen Moray that they're?
I think is everybody. What Glen Moray are you guys drinking in the chat? Just to wonder what you guys are drinking right now. And if you're not drinking it now and you watch this later, let us know in the comments which Glen Moray you guys chose, or all of them, which is even better. It's always my choice. Just drink all of them. Let us know what you think of them, and it's always a good time. This has got like effervescences to it as well. The other ones don't have that I really like. It's nice. It's a little bubbly on there.
On the nose, you get a certain sweetness that's not like the normal honey or heather. This is a deep candied sweetness.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Almost like a candied plum.
Mm-hmm.
And it just dances through your mouth.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that's 40% too. It just feels a little.
What's the
And it's
blow
so
pop?
soft,
It's a great blow pop. Just the nose on it.
If you say you don't like Scotch, you got to try that.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's like,
That'll welcome you to the world.
hey
of
Charles, good to
Scotch.
see you there. Jason, you never had them the right. Well, you need to pick some up. You will be thrilled to have had some. There's definitely a Scotch you need to try. Especially as many Scotches you had. I'm surprised you never had it. Just give it a whirl. You will not be disappointed. Oh, it's good.
I could sit here with this glass for an hour.
Oh, wait till we have the 25-year version.
I'm gonna need a cigar.
I need a cigar.
Got a bag full of them in the car.
There's nothing better than a port finished Scotch.
And a nice Maduro.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
And Patty says this consumer is convinced him to buy some. So perfect. Success. Mr. Jiggs says it's not available in Ohio. Oh, that's a shame.
really?
Apparently that's what he's saying. I know it's in Ohio.
Ohio's a control.
It's a
state.
control state, yeah.
If there was ever a reason to move out of Ohio,
That's a good reason.
That's 572.
yeah.
Yeah,
Texas is taking new applicants, so feel free to drive down.
exactly. You'll like it much better here.
Just don't throw a match right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're not kidding.
Texas will be gone tomorrow.
Look like those poor people in Hawaii. It's just scary.
It is hot.
Hot and extremely dry.
Bloody hot.
It's like, be glad 4th of July is already past us, to say the least. Don't need any of that going on. Hey, Zazzy. They're around. Will and Sarah are around. I don't know where they're at the moment. I thought Will was going to come over, but I don't know. I guess he forgot. I don't know. It's not 111 Ohio. That's valid, Jason. That's true. It's not.
It's not.
But, it is.
There's a lot of places it's not. And they still have
See?
Glen Moray.
Will's here. He's hiding in the background. See, they got to. It's all good. They'll get to try these. Don't worry. We'll review all of them at some point in time. It's not a problem. Having a Murray, McDavis, and Glen Moray. Oh, very nice. Awesome.
I'd go to the age. I'd save the rye for last.
Because of the higher proof.
Because
Yeah.
the higher proof, and it's got that rye finish to it, so you get some
Okay.
pepper.
Then I guess we'll do the 12. All right.
I know you're eager to try the rye.
Well, of course. I mean, you want to do we can do the rice.
No,
We go back and we're doing heavily peated and non-peated too, so it's whatever.
it's fine.
He's very disappointed right now.
You know what?
He showed me
I'm going to keep this to myself.
What? So now there are 4 reasons we carry a ski-doo.
Those who threaten to keep the Glen Moray private.
That's right.
edition.
Those who call it a skirt,
Yeah,
those who
that's
call
right.
it a purse, those who are English, and those those who threatened to keep that bottle from us.
See, I think that's all valid reasons. Isn't that one of your other things? Don't you also a gun instructor as well?
I am.
See, it's got those too. Not only does he carry knives, he also carries other weapons as well.
Yes.
Alrighty, pass the 12 around here. Oh, that smells nice. Well, that's interesting. The first one I'm picking up is almost like a jalapeno stuffed cheese. That's beautiful.
That's bloody lovely.
Oh, that's great.
Right? Yeah, you're getting some greens in here that you don't normally pick up on any old scotch.
No. Oh,
And
nice.
Chad, what's the price point on a 12? 40.
It's
42?
Yeah, it's like $42.99.
Okay,
Yeah,
42.
That's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
Still extremely reasonable.
Did we miss anybody?
I don't already get scotch. That's the important part.
All of our age statements are very reasonable.
Yeah, I don't think anything is not reasonable. Ooh.
Like a caramel cream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A little bit of Werther's butterscotch.
Yeah, hence a butterscotch coming in, kind of a soft, toffee butterscotch.
A little pound cake.
This is one of those, mate, I'm like to close my eyes and picture what
Oh,
comes
yeah.
back to you. And with this one, I'm sitting up on the coast by Orkney.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Got my
Really
lass
nice.
sitting next to me. Got
There
a
you
wonderful bottle of 12 Glen Moray.
Mm.
She's brought some fried chicken.
There you go.
Now that I've been in Texas for a long time.
Yeah, these are all different bottles.
No, Ma, you
Zazie.
can keep that lamb. She's brought fried chicken. Cream gravy.
$49.99.
$49.99. Okay.
Yeah.
40 or
$49.99.
percent.
No, this is
Still
50.
no, it is 40.
It's 40. Okay.
We're still $40 and $50 for a bottle.
12-year-old. You know,
I mean,
Where else can you get a 12-year-old for $50? He said with a smirk. That goes out to John Little in the middle. I hope you're watching.
Ooh,
bourbon barrels all the way?
Yes, bourbon barrels.
Mhm.
what is that? Ooh, there's a pumpkin bread with a cream swirl. on
Good
it.
palate. You're pulling out those bourbon flavors that you normally get.
Oh,
Right?
that's
I get
beautiful.
green apple.
On the palate.
I get green apple on the palate.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of apple there.
Just delicious. Is that enough to mix?
You should add more. I mean, I'd be disappointed if you didn't. What I was saying.
It's like,
That's a good question. How do you like to know how many different Glen Morays are there?
Oh, geez. In the U.S., there's about 15 different labels
Already then.
in the U.S. that you
Okay.
can buy. Because we have some that are just in like
Certain
duty
state.
frees
Okay.
at
okay.
airports.
Okay.
But total, it's
we
ridiculous.
have 9 sitting here before us tonight.
Yeah.
I have another 4 at
Yeah.
home
I think
that we didn't bring.
I've got 17 total here of mine.
We've cut the selection back a little in the U.S., but
Okay.
The ones that are still in production, probably around 25, 26.
yeah. we'll
Okay.
not- yeah.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
But you have to collect them all, so it's going to take you time.
They're way better than Pokemon.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly. Can't drink your silly
Collect
Pokemon.
them all and line up your pretty boxes.
Exactly.
Right
This is
next to
way
each
prettier than a Pokemon, to say the least.
other. Way.
I mean,
Yeah.
Pokemon's that's nice and all, but whiskey's way more exciting to
I think I
collect.
posted a picture about 2-3 years back. It's got all mine lined up
Beautiful.
with the big one in the middle.
No, nice.
I don't know that I wouldn't really count that as a different one, but it's a gotta have.
Oh yeah, because it's a big bottle. Exactly. How much does the average cost?
it just so
Yeah, it kind of varies.
across the U.S., your average cost is going to be around $34 to $37.99 in the cask finish.
Okay.
$49.99 for the 12. About 80,
Okay.
110 on the 18.
110,
Okay.
$199 for a 21.
Yeah.
Maybe 210 for a 21.
The rye, surprisingly, is only $54.99.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a higher proof. It's 100, right? It's like a
Yep.
bottle of bond.
Yep.
And it's finished in a rye cask.
And
Very
non-chill
light,
filter.
beautiful color.
He really wants us to open that one. Would you like to open that one next?
No,
You already pre-started.
we'll go in order. She'll just keep calling my name. What's that, Lassie? I can't quite hear you. Oh, don't worry, lass. I'll take care of you later.
We get the 15 now.
Oh, okay, leave it over there.
Follow the rules.
You know, rules were made for me to break.
That's right.
I do like a 15-year-old. Whiskey.
That's right. Whiskey is the important part of this work.
Well, doesn't he like a 15-year-old whiskey? Like that old Spanish joke in El Paso. Por la noche, si su esposo no se le parar latos. The idiomatic phrase was no se le parar is couldn't get it hard. The way they're saying it, then it's like they put a pause, so it sounds like it's that old phrase, but really what they're saying is if your spouse can't stop the cough, se compra Vicks Formula 44. But it's one of those, doesn't he like
In another lifetime, Steve was a border patrol.
Oh, jeez.
Yes. That's where he learned his Spanish.
That's funny.
In El Paso, Texas.
in El Paso, Texas.
Well, that's definitely that's a little bit different Spanish than we learn up here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little more Castilian Spanish here.
15.
Well, that's what we learn
Yeah.
in the academy, and then you get there and learn the real Spanish. Now we've taken a step from bloody delicious entry level 12-year-old to the sexy night owl.
Yeah.
She's coming in just after dinner. You've got a soft cigar ready for her. She's brought a little lace tray.
There you go. Yeah, it's got a little lemon and tres leches. Oh,
That
I ate some
light,
cake with it.
citrus
Yeah.
coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing the change, because we're talking the same juice.
Yep.
It's just 3 years old.
Same juice has been aged a wee bit longer, probably a different part
The warehouse,
of
sure.
the warehouse. And then you bring out light citrus notes that you didn't get in anything else that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So this is also bourbon all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all the way.
Wow.
This line,
The whole line.
ex-bourbon casks until
Yep.
they're done.
Yeah, those
No,
bottles
we
will
don't know.
attack you.
Bruce bourbon, because that changes the mix.
Well, that's
right?
true. That makes
So,
sense. Yeah.
You can get
Like 85% of it is one.
it's one
One
that
particular
we're
bourbon.
not going to be allowed to say.
You can tell us afterward, though.
Yeah, and
We can't tell you, but we're sorry.
Uncle Albert, we're so sorry. The only Englishman I like. Okay, take that back. I love Jeff Lynne.
The 15. For my money,
Yeah.
pound for pound,
The 15's your
the
favorite.
15 is my favorite.
You pour that in the mouth and you think, now we're having a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just
Coffee,
different
caramel,
flavors.
butterscotch are all coming at you at once, and those orchard
Definitely.
fruits are going, hello, over here too.
Yeah, nice big bartlett pear.
We're dead.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Your phone died. You didn't trade it while we were grabbing.
Well, that's a problem.
Would you have an iPhone charger? Would you?
Downstairs we do. Hold on. I'm gonna ask a child. Hey, Violet, get Belle to get the iPhone charger that's downstairs that Catherine used to left in the cabinet.
That's what we call
that's
a
my
classic.
daughter in a nutshell right there.
I
That
didn't,
is-
I didn't care what culture, what country, what nationality. This is cross all lines,
That is
right?
100% the way every
Oh,
kid.
God.
I tell any one of my youngest lads or lassies that, and same thing.
Same thing happens. Did it work? Hey, Belle. Belle, we need that charger Catherine got that's got the iPhone charger on it.
Perfect.
So now entertained by the child.
So-
She's gonna go scream at her now. So we fun.
This too is aged in bourbon.
Yes. Yes.
but then it's finished
Finished
off
in rye.
2 years
Ah,
in
okay.
rye cask. In small batch.
Proof on this one's also 40, right?
Yeah.
When
Or just a little higher?
When we leave the base,
It's 40 for 15, yeah.
The base age statement with no color means that we stayed bourbon all the
Okay.
way.
Ah.
When we go to an age statement with color, then you're talking about something that's been finished.
Okay.
So they're popping in the green, which is always rye.
Right. That's cool.
And then, as Chad said, we get 2 years of rye in this.
Very nice.
Which
So
is,
they did that because of American power. Because Americans love rye.
yes.
True.
Yes.
So
Do we know the rye barrels? Or?
we don't. They were very closed mouth on that.
Hmm.
I know the bourbon barrels, but
That goes into the infinity card.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
if I was a betting man, just tasting it, I think I know the rye barrels.
Hopefully they're looking for this charger at this point. It's questionable what they're doing at the moment.
Progress is being made.
It's like, I know where it is. They just need to
where
go
does
get
that
it.
one come into the line?
I would do this one next.
That one next?
18?
No.
No, we
Do
can do
the
the
18?
yeah, we
Do
can
the,
do
do
the
the
18.
18. Hold on.
And
Whoa.
the 19.
The 18 is
Hey.
40.
What? No. We need the iPhone charger. That's not what we
Yeah.
asked for.
Do the 18 because that's 40.
Seriously, get the iPhone charger. It's in the cab. It's in the drawer. It's probably in the one in front of Chad. Now, we need an iPhone charger. Go get it. Come on.
She's quick.
Hey, seriously, get Bell to get the iPhone charger. Come on. Do I have to go get it? This is going to make me mad.
All right.
And we wait for the wee lassie to leave so we can all say, it's time to break out your 18-year-olds.
And now she's legal. Just like Stiffer's mom says she likes an 18 years old.
That's right. She does at the pool table.
That's
But
right.
then again,
I like
who
that.
wouldn't?
Hey, Donner Pass.
My daughter's 18. Let's not make these jokes. I'm uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable. My daughters are all older than that. You get a lot more oak.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
When we step up to 18, the oak starts really permeating.
Oak and an oatmeal cookie.
I think the citrus is gone. Now we're leaning more towards some heavier orchard fruits.
Mhm.
Mhm.
One or two stone fruits are coming in. Mitchell, what are you picking up back there? That's our cameraman, Mitchell the Wizard.
That's right. Bad things are happening downstairs.
Plums? Kind of like a Mediterranean plum.
Right on the palate, right when it hits your tongue, you get this explosion of fruit. And then you get pepper on the starts to come down. You get some caramel notes that just linger.
Yeah, the apricot and the molasses
Yeah.
and the caramel start coming in right on the front of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Then like a white pepper almost in the middle.
Mhm. Just complex, beautiful.
Yeah,
It's good.
Mhm.
It's,
very delicious. And,
the 15 and the 18 are just.
$110, that's a good price.
That is.
There's no too many 18-year-olds you can pick up for $110.
No, there's not anymore.
Whiskey's 18.
No, they're half
whiskeys.
that, I'm sure they're.
Whiskey.
Anybody add a little water to it? Or?
Oh, yeah, that's a great, bloody hell, we haven't tried that with all of them.
No, we should have done
Add
that.
a drop
That's
or
all
two,
Yeah,
let
just
it open
opens
up.
it up.
So if you didn't have your dropper with you, like we're on the road, we don't. So we pour a wee bit into the lid of the glass. Give it just one drop for a wee dram, 2 drops for a full dram. Well, I like to go with whatever makes you happy. Cheryl Crow Shout out to you, baby. Oh, bloody hell. Thank you so much. That just,
Changes a lot.
now we're talking a big opening, a change that alchemy comes in where we've now got a second scotch in the bowl. Now you're getting more
Completely
floral
changes,
notes.
Oh wow, that makes a big difference.
Oh, that is so pretty.
That's why you should always have an eyedropper on you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Now this one is at 47.2,
47,
so it jumps up quite a bit too.
Yeah.
From the 15 to the 18.
Yeah, so 94-ish, 94.5 proof.
Because Donner has some Warehouse 1 releases that were very good.
So that water kind of tamed that white pepper, right? And dropped it down to now we're just getting a light hint. That floral note that comes in on the palate also, on the nose, also comes in on the palate.
Hey Tom, good to see you.
Now, bloody hell, we're going to have to go back and start over.
Darn,
Reload.
terrible. We might have to start
You did the
over.
top of the fence. We're going to have to start over
It's a
with 3
shame.
drops of water.
That just delays the rye cask.
Oh, sorry, we're good. No, we're going But 2 more drams and I'm going to tell Irish jokes.
All right, it's fine by me. No, I sorry, I should make
There
fun.
it
It's
is.
fine by me.
It's coming out of the wooden box. It's wee little cask at home.
I gotta get a picture of that.
I'm very excited about
Oh,
this.
This is so beautiful.
Because I have not had this one ever before, so I'm super excited for this private
Private
edition.
iPhone, right? So
Yeah.
touch the screen where the ball is. All right.
Touch the screen with the bottom.
Hold the
Oh,
screen
sounds-
so that it
sounds like
zooms in on that and blurs the rest. Right. And then take one like that and then tell me you're done. My camera's dead.
I'm
So
done.
all right, now do the same thing with just my hand in the ball.
Okay.
All right, that's coming out on Instagram tomorrow.
There you go. Child, where's the charger?
Photobomb.
I think it's in the cabinets down there. Either Bella has it in her drawer in her room or it's in the cabinets.
So this is only in Texas.
Oh, okay.
This is a Texas. Another reason you should leave Ohio.
We're so sorry. Oh no, we're not.
Yeah.
This is
I like that. That's another reason to leave Ohio.
The reason. He really doesn't like Ohio.
By the time we're done, I lived in Cleveland for 7 years.
We're sorry.
It was torture.
That does not sound fun at all.
I was there for the fumble and the comeback.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're over 80 proof. We're listening. Yes, it's definitely over 80 proof. It's,
Yeah, this is-
This is
52.8.
52.8.
103.6.
That's not an iPhone charger.
I'll give it to me.
The one that's the 3 prongs. It's got 3 different type of chargers. The one I bought for Catherine. Tell her to grab that one.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Tell her it's in the cabinet above the drawers where my stuff is.
Oh,
It's in the cabinet.
a mustiness
Ooh.
that comes into this one,
That's nice.
coupled with those dark orchard fruits that are coming at you.
Yeah. Does anyone like Ohio? Apparently, Aunt Charles is no.
Well, no one south of.
Well, you know what? I liked Ohio until they changed the name from the Cleveland Indians to the Guardians.
Valid point. That's a good point. It is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You know what a Guardian is? That's the guy that
I
goes
have
up
no
to their
idea.
kid and says, "You can't do this," and the kid looks at him and goes, "You're just a Guardian. You're not real bad."
You know what's going to be the curse of that? They're never going to win those World Series ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never. It's going to be not allowed.
I think them and you know,
There we go.
Washington
There's the
with
iPhone charger.
There,
The
What do you
Washington football
I don't have
team
it.
or the Commanders.
The
Yeah, another
Commanders.
ridiculous name.
you know,
There's that.
like come on.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
Yes, get the brick so you can charge into the wall. I think there's a white brick. It might be in the cabinet. I think there was a white brick in those drawers. Because I know I pulled it out of this wall. Oh, there it is. The white quarter is a brick over there. Yeah, that would be a white brick to charge into the wall.
This?
Ah, that's it. There we go. Brick. Now we can charge. Perfect. Fit or there's outlets back there. There's outlets up here. That's not for as far as.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Otherwise, there's one here.
We'll go there. I got a different angle for it.
So what do we think?
I'm still just nosing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anytime you get to those dark
This
horse
is
brews,
the private edition for Specs. Specs picked this a couple years ago.
Okay.
and really that's all we can tell you about it until you try it.
Okay. Seems fair.
So it was bottled in 2018. It was laid down in 1999. So it's a 19-year.
Oh, that's spectacular. Mm.
And you can tell on the nose and the palate that this has a finish,
Yeah.
right? So you start to pick up a lot of more of the
Oh my
dark
gosh.
orchard fruits, the cherries, the grapes, the
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one thing I kind of noticed in all of it was a sour cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry
The,
sour.
yeah.
cherry sour.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like throughout,
Oh,
which is I am going to say directly related to those bourbon casks that it started in.
Yep.
Mm.
this is
This is exclusive just the one cat, or is it bourbon then switched?
No, this
This
is
is-
finish,
This is a finish.
yep. This is
sherry finish.
cherry finish. That's
Very
right.
much. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, you can tell on the nose. This
I was like,
is
it's definitely
finish.
sherry. I just didn't know if it was started or not. Yeah, it's nice.
And it was a year-ish.
Let's
sherry
say what
cask.
what kind of sherry? Any
Right.
idea?
No, we don't. And obviously, it's not PX.
Laid down in 99.
That's got to be. That's Oloroso. Has to be based on the taste. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got the
That's
almond,
just such a beautiful bottle.
walnut.
I hope you guys enjoy it because I'm finishing it.
We appreciate it. It's fantastic.
And a dab of water
Oh,
too.
I thought you brought this for me to take home.
I like you,
Doesn't like you that
but
much.
I don't love you.
It's okay. I understand. I'd be the same way. This is a phenomenal.
I got you some little bottles up for you. So.
Oh, there we go. See,
Look at that.
it's a nice sample though.
Gonna give us a to go.
I'm gonna give you a to go.
Oh my god, a 19-year-old sherry to go. I think of Journey when I say that.
There you go.
And then when you nose this and you close your eyes, where do you go? What comes to mind?
Not Ohio.
This is not a A-O Ohio.
Yeah, no.
No, not that song.
It's like a field up in the mountains.
Sweet shop next to a really nice brewery.
See, I'm in Normandy, France,
Okay.
and with a wee lassie named Sylvie Toussaint. In case you're watching, lass. Half a century ago. We're frolicking through the grape fields, chasing after that elusive 19-year-old sherry finish cask whiskey. Now see bloody
Yeah.
hell. Now I'm gonna have to go track her down.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
haven't thought about her in a quarter of a century.
See what a good bottle of scotch.
That's what a good bottle will do. It'll bring back
It
memories.
really will.
Penguins that fell off the iceberg long time ago. You know,
They're searching for
like
scotch.
the mind is like an iceberg,
Yeah.
and only so many penguins fit. And so, if you get a new memory, somebody's got to go in the ocean.
It's true.
And occasionally, those little penguins
They'll
swim
bounce
along
back.
and they get back up. Right? Then a memory comes back.
Oh.
Occasionally, they get eaten by an orca and they never
Yeah.
come back. So, Sylvie, I'm glad your little penguin got back on my iceberg.
I think my ex-wife got eaten by the orca.
I think my ex-wife was the orca.
That would explain a lot about the
Shout
last
out to the psycho bitch from heaven.
Whiskey Crusaders may never have us back, but this will be the best night of their life. You know, it's going to be that one and done.
Oh,
type deal
God,
that they
that's
remember
funny as
us
shit.
forever.
everybody's got to try it once.
That's
That's right.
That
It's
is
just, I
beautiful.
want to linger with this.
See,
right?
and so,
It's still going. The
Yeah.
finish hasn't stopped.
like I said, the gentleman that was here with us with the
With Paul John, yeah.
Paul John, when he saw that they still had a couple bottles left,
It's pretty
he's like, "I get
phenomenal.
one and you get one," and that. I mean, we cracked it open tonight. I've been saving it for the Whiskey Crusaders.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, because that was
Yeah.
about 6 months ago you were here.
You
Yeah.
didn't save any for your Infinity card?
I have a couple drops. I'll put it in
You're
there.
going to have to add some.
I drank it. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't he be right?
It wouldn't be. You're
No,
right.
This has to be an equal opportunity
Yeah.
glass.
Agree.
I can tell you that there's probably maybe 10 bottles left in Texas. And
Wow.
it's like an Easter egg hunt. Because we did this.
We might have to go find them. Hey, Bill. You guys are going to check out the Whiskey Dictionary. Go check out Bill's channel. And Bill also loves Glen Moray, so
Everybody got a wee taste of this?
it's fabulous stuff.
The cork is...
Right
Oh,
there.
right here.
So
Out
that
of
has
range?
our emblem on it. That has our shield
It does.
on
It's
it.
beautiful.
Yep.
Show the people. There.
Right on that shield. I don't know if you can see that.
That shield will be on all new bottles.
Oh, awesome.
And
Very cool.
it's on every
Very-
bottle tonight that's open so far.
Yeah.
So we're very proud of that shield. And it'll start being on.
So what does the shield mean?
So it's got the oh man, I need my reading glasses. It's all four essence of what goes in. So it's got the water, it's got the barrel, it's got I can't see the
Yeah,
top
I'm
two. I know the water in the barrel.
I didn't even have glasses, so it just
Um,
looks like a fuzzy nickel.
Looks like barley
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
looks like a honey bee. Some kind
So
of comb on it. It's a little dome looking thing.
go to glenmoray.com and it will tell you exactly what
There we go. Do that. Problem solved.
I'm in for it.
All right, let's go drink this. You want to do that first? Or you want to do this first?
No, let's do that first.
Okay.
Let's finish on the great.
Oh, here we go, the rye.
He's been waiting for this one all night long.
This is brand new, 6 months in the US.
So, a number of days back, I can't recall how many, we were chatting about this. Oh, bloody hell.
Well, now you have to drink it.
I will. Oh, shite.
He made a great whiskey fella. He put his water in there, but forgot to drink the
You just
water.
made a water? Great.
How to make the water great? Yeah.
You gotta hydrate, folks.
Exactly.
I'm here to tell you that if you cannot hydrate because your water doesn't taste good,
That's some scotch.
put about
Some
a quarter of a
scotch.
dram in.
Problem solved.
The nose is definitely like a no scotch nose I've
Yeah.
ever tasted before.
Tell you, to solve all well water problems, that's scotch to it.
Yeah, it's got to purify the water.
Actually, that's pretty good water.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
as
bet it
waters
is.
go, that's probably one of the
That's
best
pretty
I've ever had.
tasty.
Don't know how much hydration is happening in that water.
In fact, hydration. This is delicious. Oh, the sweetness of the fruits are still coming in.
This is one heck of a bottle. And again, $57.
Yeah, it can't beat that.
$57. Pass to the back.
And you said 52%?
50.
This is
57.
Yeah,
Oh, proof?
50 proof.
Yeah, 50,
For $57.
50-ish, 104 proof.
Yeah, put one right here.
Yeah, honcho filter. Yeah.
I did finish your last one.
He's like, wasn't good enough. Taking yours too.
Yeah.
It happens when you
This is
nurse
what I
it.
get for changing around.
That's
That's right.
That's what you get from nursing.
Leave your whiskey sitting around here. Someone's bound to
I'm
drink
trying
it.
to sip on it and enjoy it.
Yep.
The problem is, you go back the next morning and get that one damn thing malort.
When you
I
get a
get you
dozen
twice.
whiskeys to drink, there's no savoring. I mean, a dozen into an hour, we've got about 4 minutes.
It's all good.
There's
So
some
what do you-
talking in the middle, so 3.5 minutes to finish your whiskey. Man.
Mm.
All right.
Ooh.
Chad, close your eyes and tell me, where does this take you?
My gosh.
You know what? This takes me to the first full rye I had. Vic and Anthony's restaurant, Houston, downtown Houston. Best steak I've ever had in my life. Started the night off with my first, like I said, my first rye whiskey, just 100% rye.
You were with the last?
I was not, but as I'm finishing this, as I'm drinking this, Howie Long
Oh, cool.
comes
Nice.
in with his son Chris, because they were doing it was the award season.
Oh, okay.
So Chris was receiving
Yeah.
an award in Houston.
That's cool.
And I'm like, that's Howie Long. And he shook my hand, and his finger came all the way up to the finger. It was the biggest hand I've ever seen in my life. And I looked at him and I was like, I know why your wife married you.
Oh, this is like coconut and pineapples. This is going
Yeah.
to the tropical beach.
This
is
is definitely
beautiful.
tropical flavor.
Mhm.
Right?
Oh my gosh, the hair and the whole
Yeah.
the fuzz
I mean-
of the coconut. That's awesome.
But this is nothing that you would. To me, this is so fun and so unique because this is not what you expect.
No.
From a
Mm-mm.
Scotch.
No.
Yeah.
No.
This is just a.
Well, from a rye cast, that's not what I expected to do to it at all.
Yeah.
There's a wee island called Saipan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So when I
Mhm.
close my eyes and I'm sitting on the beach in Saipan
Mhm.
and I can smell like a field of grain right next to me. I know there is none, but with this,
Delicious.
get all that tropical that's coming
Mhm.
in, and then that grain's right behind
Nice.
me, waving at me.
Mm.
Mm.
That is U.S. exclusive, by the way.
Yep.
Just in case you guys that, and because we have a
Delicious.
international audience, so
So
sorry,
we
our
do,
Canadian Australian friends. Sorry,
we
guys.
do have a rye cast finish that is not exclusive to the U.S.
Okay.
But it's not aged as long in
Okay.
rye barrels.
Okay, you said this
So
is 2 years. in
This
rye?
is 2 years
Okay.
in rye barrels.
And it's not triple digit.
No, it's not
It's
triple
like
digit at all. Yeah.
92,
Yeah, it's like 43.6 or
Okay.
44.7.
96,
Yeah.
97.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
But that's a great reason for you in the Great White North. Just come on down south.
Exactly.
We welcome you. We can say A.
Make you feel like you're at home.
We all have a copy of Rush 2112. So,
Nice.
I'm looking forward to this 25.
my goodness. Then on the palate,
Got tricks.
you get
Tropical.
it's heavy tropical.
different
Yeah.
kinds of pepper, like
Yeah.
2 kinds of
Mhm.
pepper, and then hints of those Christmas spices, like just light, wavy
Mhm.
nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom.
So, not to be blasphemous or anything, but imagine a rye old fashioned
Oh yeah,
with
probably.
that Glen Moray.
I'm sure it'd be great.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to do that later. We can do that later. I'm not opposed. You can move those bottles too if you need to.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
my foot is.
It's American rye barrels.
It is.
It
Yeah.
is, and
Yeah.
you can tell. Okay, I guess I can tell. These rye barrels are from Kentucky.
Okay.
Um,
You might want to put a bullet in it.
50 calories on it.
that's exactly where I was going.
It's like
I think
when
we
I
both
first-
think
when I
it's the
first-
same ones.
When I
Yeah.
first tasted it, and
Yeah.
I immediately ran and got a bottle,
That's funny.
and I
Yeah.
poured it in a glass, and I'm like,
Yeah,
that's it right there.
Yeah,
That's too funny.
well, okay. It was worth the wait.
Yes, it was fabulous.
And now it has to be in my cabinet at all times.
Did you buy a bottle? Or did
I did.
Yeah.
Smart
I
man.
can't go to the fucking store and just buy what's on the list. It's like I can go to the grocery store. I'm like a sniper shopper,
You
right?
should have seen his text to me.
I've been to 3 sniper schools. I can do this. I'm going into HEB. Boom. I get what's on the list. I'm out. I go into a freaking liquor store. I've got a shopping list from him. I come out with 4 times that number of bottles. and then I go home and I can't tell the rest of that story. So,
Well, what you do in your private time is your private time.
she'll never watch it. I tell her Chad's buying them all.
It's a good point, Jason. That is true.
If she texts me now, I'm not.
He says if
going
it's in a bullet, it might be in Indiana.
home. I can't read any of that. So
Oh, okay.
You need your glasses.
no, I don't want to.
That's the number 1 selling rye whiskey in the U.S. now.
Yeah, it was.
Isn't that crazy?
What's just
It happened over COVID.
It's like
crazy.
bloody hell.
Yeah.
And that's what's so bloody great about the whiskey industry, right? Everyone has a different palate.
Yep.
True.
So
No doubt.
I may dislike Doers, but one of my buddies, Rolf, that is the only thing he'll drink.
Okay.
It's ice cream flavors.
I mean,
Find the flavor you like.
It's exactly it. This is Baskin Robbins.
And I think too, like you have to start going back. Like, we said
Yeah.
goodbye to blends that we were talking to earlier. Go back to the blends.
Yeah,
They're
they're
doing
different.
some unbelievable things with
When you
blends.
reintroduced me to Cuddy Sark, I mean, it's like back in the day when I came over here 42 years ago, you couldn't get a good scotch.
No.
So
Yeah, probably not.
So that's why some people have learned to love Doers,
Mm-hmm.
Cuddy, Johnny. There's one more I'm forgetting. There were 4 back in the
Famous
70s.
Grouse.
Buchanan. So
Buchanan's.
Yeah.
Those were the 4 biggies, right? So I learned to drink Jack Daniels. Because,
yeah, Chivas. That's
Chivas,
true.
yeah,
Yeah,
Chivas.
that's a good point.
Chivas, that was
Yeah.
another big
Chivas,
one back then in
yeah.
60s and 70s.
Yeah.
And so I go into a pub and it's like, no. Try that Jack Daniels. It's pretty good shit. So drank Jack Daniels for 30 years.
Wow.
Now it's like last month we're in Scotland and I'm in a pub and it's like I need something that they don't have in the States. And I start looking. There's very few
Really
in a Scottish pub
interesting.
that we cannot get here in our liquor store or in our pub. And
With the new 700.
so, I mean, I did
milliliter,
find a
yeah.
couple because I was on a quest and I felt
Yeah.
like, it's Monty Python Search for the Holy
Yeah.
Grail.
Of course.
Every pub I went to, I had to have 2 that I couldn't get here.
It's a good choice.
And then every liquor store, while the lassies were shopping, it's like, all right, I'll be in the whiskey shop. And it's like, took a picture on the Royal Mile in a whiskey shop of balconies on the shelf. All right.
Just proves that there's bad taste in everything.
No, but we like balcones. It's all
Okay.
good.
For my balconies friend out there, he didn't mean it.
It's okay. We like them too.
We like them all.
I might have
So-
many of them. Around
So then I told the
50
lad,
plus of
and he's like, "You look like you're looking for something special." Yeah. What do you not have in the States that you have
Yeah.
in this store? And he's like, "Oh, I got something for you." He goes back behind the counter. I got this one for you. Wait, before you pull that out, if it's triple digits,
Put it back.
I'm truly Scottish. I'm cheap as hell. Like, no, this one's still 92 pounds. That's triple digits American. I still came home with a few bottles.
What'd you bring back?
You're only allowed to bring 2.
We tasted a bottle at the Texas restaurant show.
Yeah.
A Tamdu
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that you couldn't
Nice.
get here.
Oh.
The 700 ml rule has opened up.
Oh, it's so many new
It has
whiskeys. It's
opened up
unbelievable.
to
Yeah.
all new whiskeys, which Louisiana finally
Uh,
passed as well.
And next time we come to
Nice.
see you, I'll bring some that you don't have.
Perfect. I
Um,
like that.
You're allowed to bring
Yeah.
2 per person
You're
back, so I try to, bring 6 or 7 when I come home.
That's the only way to do it.
But I think now that my lassie has seen Scotland and really loves it,
Yeah.
probably next year we'll start living May to September in Scotland
Nice.
when it is fucking hot in Texas.
Yes. And this year's
And then
exceptionally
come
hot.
back here.
All right. Want to do that
So let's
25
crack
here?
open
Then
that
you can
25.
all come to Scotland and
That's right.
visit in the summer.
25. Yeah. We've been listening to you now. We're going to try this.
All right.
So
I
How long
went.
have you had that?
if you recall from the top of the hour, my favorite is a port finish.
That's right.
This is a port finish that's 25 years old.
So I knew I had a special Glen Moray in the closet. I just didn't remember what I knew it was like a 25. But I went in the closet last night, found it. That's a 1988 25-year port finish Glen Moray. So no, that's his favorite finish. Makes it even better.
We've been trying to get Steve out of the closet for years.
And with a 25-year port finish, you just might accomplish that. Look at this casket they put in it. I mean,
That they did.
it went from the cask to its own little
He's going
casket.
crazy 'cause of
It was
that.
special
Even comes with a little thing here.
certificate.
All right, cool. So I guess we'll find out what it says. I don't know.
We're actually going to open the certificate.
Might as well. Oops. Oh, yeah, it's a rare vintage. I'll tell you a little bit about the distillery and all the tasting notes. And yeah, it's beautiful.
Rare
Oh,
vintage,
that's very
limited edition.
Yeah, so it tells you all about it.
25.
It's very cool.
I feel very privileged that you're going to open this for us.
Oh, yeah. It's open now. We're going to drink it, so. I figured
And,
the least we can do.
in case the distillers are
You know what?
watching, we're going to also pour it in our Infinity,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course.
which
Thank you.
I think that Infinity is going to be amazing.
I agree. The finish is really quite delicious.
46.
So Matt, how long have you been holding on to this?
The Infinity
A few
Or
years.
ABV.
on
Yeah,
this
this
one.
is from
This one should be around
2013. So
46.
a while.
47.
Yeah, it's sold in 1988. So
What's the proof?
the proof on this is 43.
43.
Oh, wow.
A little lower.
2013.
Make sure that glass is completely rinsed of rye.
Oh, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to smell.
If you picture in mind as a wee white erase board, now's the time to
Yeah,
go ahead
so
and
completely
clear it.
erase it. Yeah.
Get ready for a journey.
Thank you.
To the 25-year-old, I mean, that's when there's experience that we're talking about.
Absolutely.
They bring a certain je ne
Dude,
sais
that's what
quoi
I'm
to the
feeling.
table that allows you to truly experience the spirit. Oh, and just on the nose. So at this point, I think we haven't not heard much from the wizard. What are you finding in that glass there, wizard? Oh my God.
Oh,
Hey, Donald.
Still get the floral. Still get coffee.
All right, Chris, what do you get? We want to know. So, by the way, Chris, Liquor Hound's here as well in the background. So, I want to test Chris on anything tonight. It's going to be this one.
I mean,
there's a little bit of like a lightly because I was picking up a roasted cocoa kind of not roasted, a cocoa dark cocoa on
Okay.
19.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to pick it up in here even more. It was a
Okay.
roasted coffee bean in the bag.
Okay.
coffee.
Yeah. You get it? Yeah.
A
Now
little,
that
a
you're
little bit
saying it,
espresso in
Yeah.
there.
I
Yeah.
picked up a honeydew in that 19 that I'm also kind of finding throughout here, but of course you get more of that plumminess from the pour.
Oh, that's great. You should come around and get on camera.
You know, when I was doing all the classes, there was a professor that said the only difference between somebody that can taste and somebody that can talk about it is vocabulary.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
But now that you've said all those,
Hey,
I
hey,
think
Chris.
I can hit every single one of
Our
those.
suggestion.
You know, when you're doing samples in stores, that's
Yeah.
really part of the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Is you're telling them what to expect, and that sets in the mind, and then you start seeing.
Oh,
Um,
Super heavy.
holy crap.
Goodness,
Wow.
those dark fruits for me are just coming in on the nose.
It's like chocolate fudge pound cake in there now.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Don't go in there.
That is.
I don't think we're going to talk about
think-
the fact that when we start talking about pounding fudge,
So we bit decadent.
That
this
is-
is an under 21 show. Sorry, not sorry.
The,
No.
that, yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
that just hangs on. Okay, so close your eyes where you're in a big leather chair in a library with a fat cigar.
It's
Really?
phenomenal.
I mean,
Yeah.
See, that's not the way my story went.
I didn't tell you that there
I
was.
started in a leather chair in a library, and then you said a big breasted librarian who came over to assist me. Yeah,
With
that's
a
the
cigar.
story. I'm
With a
going
cigar.
with.
With the
Oh,
She was lighting a
yeah.
cigar for you. There you
She was going to help me light that cigar. Can I cut this for
Man,
you?
that's absolutely.
Yeah.
Grassiness that we're picking
Yeah,
up.
it's across the
Yeah.
thing.
There's
Yeah.
also like a
What's
little
their
bit of
official
a
name? Just to
lemongrass.
see what they.
God.
Just for shits and giggles.
Oh,
Okay, that's a great. They put for the nose in this. They put childhood memories of visiting a sweet shop come flooding back. Open the creaky door and take in the aromas of tropical fruits, barley, sugars, and nougat sitting on a counter of seasoned oak. Almost too much to choose, but finally you choose to old favorite: homemade rich butter fudge and chewy caramel, warm and comforting. Whoever wrote these notes is beautiful.
You guys want to go watch Willy Wonka?
for real, it says all that.
That's the
That
nose.
is that is
This is
was-
beautiful.
That description right there. is
Great marketing.
exactly-
And then the taste says the cask influence really comes to the fore. Sweet vanilla, salted caramel, and subtle oak from an ex-bourbon cask. All there is to enjoy. The vintage tawny port pipes add a different dimension, generally soothing the taste buds with mature fruit and warm spice. Complex, reassuring, smooth, and fulfilling. and the finish is a fond farewell, satisfying, long, and smooth. The sweetness fades, generally taking with it layers of spice oak and toasted brown sugar, fitting into a truly elegant and perfectly balanced whiskey. Okay, whoever wrote that is some hella good marketing on that.
That's
Good
a
job.
wordsmith right there.
Good job.
So what you guys don't know is Stephen King writes all of our reviews, all the tasting notes.
In a dark and stormy night, you pop the top on a Glen Moray 25-year tawny port.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The salted sea air is blowing in
So,
your face as we take a
I
wee
would
taste
guess
of the
this.
caramel.
I would guess this at $3.99, just knowing the prices of Glen Moray.
I think when I bought this, I think I paid like $2.60 for it. Something like that wasn't bad.
How long ago was that?
A while
Yeah.
ago, a few years ago.
Yeah,
Last 2
I
years
would-
at
yeah,
$100. I mean,
But
Yeah.
still, for anywhere from $2.99 to $3.99,
Mhm.
you're not gonna find.
No,
no.
so for 20, it's absurd.
Yeah,
It's an absurd price.
So
It's so freaking good. That's just ridiculous.
on my camera, I have a picture.
Yeah.
This is not the 25-year I tried
Okay.
in Edinburgh. I
Okay.
went to Nauticus, my favorite pub. Shout
Okay.
out to Nauticus. Up on the coast by Britannia.
Okay.
I told the lad, I need something I cannot get in the States. And he brought me a different 25,
Nice.
Glen Moray.
that
This is better because it's a port finish.
Yes, that makes it better.
that just
Like, you have a great Scotch, you want to step it up 2 notches, port finish.
Yeah.
Sherry finish is close for me.
Mhm.
Like
yeah, but ports
1.9, but a
Port's on
port
a
finish is
different
2
level.
points more. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, can I say this is sex in a bowl?
I would agree.
This is
It's pretty fucking special.
like, my God. And at that price, okay, we're not in Vegas. Never mind.
that. Thank you, Matt.
Oh, no problem.
That was,
Yeah.
I say things for
Appreciate
special
you sharing
occasions
that
like
with
this.
us. Bloody delicious.
I was like, if there's gonna be a day where it opens on the special, this would seem like a good day.
This is bloody grand. I appreciate that.
Oh,
well,
wow.
I guess one of those disappearing 125th edition bottles are going to have to come out here with the team.
Next time I'll bring a 29-year-old
All right.
with me.
there you go.
I do
All
like.
right, I did add a little bit of this 25 to this blend, so one of those blend is
Yeah, what's your blends?
We set the rule. We have to.
exactly.
But I have too much, so I'm gonna have to drink a wee bit more.
Well, that's a terrible thing to have to do. Oh, yeah, it's all those orchard fruits all over the place.
Those orchard fruits
So-
are just dancing on your tongue.
Steve, like one takeaway from Glen Moray. What's in Canada, when you taste a Canadian whiskey, everybody's going to tell you green apples. Green apples is our staple.
Right
What's the staple for Glen Moray?
What is that?
across the line.
Yep.
That is really difficult.
I think for me, it's that black cherry.
That-
That would be.
And it's that sour cherry.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
in everything that Glen Moray makes.
Yeah, it's their thumbprint.
And I think that goes back to our bourbon casks.
Yes.
Um, We're pulling that from that particular Kentucky cask that shall not be named, only because they won't let us.
Bastards.
They're the bourbon cask of everybody.
But again, I mean, even at the price point, you look at the price point of like the 18-year-old, you cannot get another 18-year-old for that price point.
No.
I think that,
At least not one that's good, right?
right.
Yeah.
Total Wine has that one line
Sure.
that
You don't want that.
Yeah.
you can get a 21 to 18 and all that for way less, but it's shite. I mean, it's not that good.
That shall not get named.
Yeah, I'm not going to name them, but you know what I'm talking about.
I think the cherry and just the
Yeah.
value.
That hint of sour cherry that you're getting and that hint of orchard fruits that are in every bowl. But I think if you want to nail it to one, that sour cherry is everywhere.
The malt is
Yeah.
like just heavy and everything, which I love.
Which is why it's on our. So you see it a lot more on this emblem right here. It is the malt, and then it's the honeybee.
Yeah, okay, so it was a
It's
beehive.
our-
I was right.
It's
Okay.
our barrel, and it's the water in the ship that
Okay.
brought here.
So
And
why
it's
the
like-
honeybee? Just to wonder what.
When you want to know is it honey or heather,
Bourbon.
don't take it in your mouth, but touch it to your lips. you get all that sweetness that's either honey or heather. So if it's
Okay,
heather,
that makes sense then.
heather has that
Beautiful purple
that
flowers,
gaminess of a wild honey,
which I love.
whereas honey has that more refined.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So with the Glen Moray, when you do the lip test, it's straight up honey. Right.
Okay.
And if you don't know heather, that's a beautiful purple flower that grows all over Scotland.
It's beautiful and it tastes delicious.
Yeah. And
Hey,
when you
Scott,
taste
man.
some of the ones like Glendronach, Glen Ellicky, which are two of my favorites.
We might drink some of those later this evening.
Billy Walker.
Billy Walker is to me the consummate whiskey god.
Okay.
So he's on my bucket list to meet.
Okay.
Because Billy did Glendronach,
Which I
and
love.
then he followed it up with So I thought of Glendronach, that's it. We've reached a pinnacle.
Mhm.
I've got deep, rich flavors that
So
linger
good.
and stay with you. I've got 4 lines that are no like this, just aged longer. They're different lines. Every line is totally different juice. When I do the pairings with the different kinds of cheese, they all match differently.
Mhm.
When I pair them with cigars, they all match. They're bloody. It's like magic, right?
Mhm.
He's a true magician. Retires and then comes back with Glen Ellicky.
Right.
It creates
Sounds like
another phenomenon that is so bloody good, but it's so different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you ever see me on this, Billy, you're on my bucket list. I gotta meet you, lad. I'll be back home in the Highlands in 2 years.
That's right.
Not Stockerish, okay, but close.
And there's our buddy Ken from Scotch Down Under. They were talking about, like I said this morning, they were talking about your amazing whiskeys here from Moray.
Oh my god, this is
Pound for pound, it's one of the best values.
freaking.
Oh yeah, for the value, you can't beat the value.
You can't
Uh,
I think there's a better value Scotch
Okay.
out there that
What
I can't
one
think of the brand.
rivals this flavor?
on Scotch.
Yeah, aged. That you would sit back and say, this brings those memories to life. Like maybe a 29-year-old Balvenie double wood.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna have to be older than 25.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, something like that. 30 years and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Balvenie double wood. So when it comes to mind for me, that it's like, okay, if you had a few years, you can rival this.
I mean Malort's closed.
Yeah, it's a good thing that whiskey was not my mouth, but all over the damn laptop. I mean, we are getting barrel-aged Malort now, so we got that going for us. Thanks,
There are certain
Travis.
things that a man should just not drink.
Yeah,
Right.
but when fans send it to us to review, we don't
You
have
have
a
to
choice.
review
We
it.
have to review it. It's
But
not a
you
choice.
never have to go back to it again.
That's valid.
Right?
I have a very after we're done. I have a very funny Malort story.
And every bottle that's sent or given to me, I will review.
Exactly.
And I will give it an honest review. And
Correct.
if it's totally bloody horrible,
I'll tell you it's bloody horrible.
I mean, sorry.
I don't hold
It is
back.
what it is.
I won't because I don't. It's somebody's dream in a bottle, right? Somebody
too nice.
started this. Somebody. This is.
I know,
this
but
is
you know what my solution
and
is?
when-
Make better whiskey.
I
I'm sorry it sucked.
I tasted the tequila a couple of nights ago that somebody gave me and said, you're absolutely gonna be blown away. And I took one sip and I looked at my daughter's boyfriend. I was like, go dump this down the drain. I can't.
Ugh.
Make this go away.
They didn't say you're going to be blown away in a good way.
I was blown away. I was like, wow, you guys.
It's that bad.
You
guys
actually wanted me to try this.
like you guys took
For feck's
Casamigos
sake.
vanilla and blew it out of the water and added more vanilla.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Good job.
If it's a maker that gives it to me, I will not post a review. I'm not going to give you a bad review.
Yeah.
But I'm going
That's
to come
different.
back, like the one we reviewed we've been on the road for months, but when we were in Austin a couple days ago, we reviewed a tequila, a pair of them, a Blanco and an Añejo, and they were not worthy of being posted.
Mm.
So I'm going to go back and tell him, in our many, many years of experience, here's what we think you should do because you're not quite ready for the show.
Yeah.
Stay in the AAAs and do this because that's not worth me giving you a review
Right.
because you're not going to sell anything. That
Guess we'll find
So-
out shortly.
I'll give him a chance, But now if a fan sends it in,
Yeah, it's different.
I have to.
Right. That's the fan.
I have to
Exactly.
review it.
Yeah,
but I'm
now
not
there's
offending
some,
a guy
yeah.
who asked for my opinion.
Those are different. Those I have not. Those
Yeah.
I have not reviewed. If
Yeah.
the distillery gives us something I don't like it, then I'll just tell them why.
And I have
Yeah.
a few of those that
Yeah.
we go back and tell them what we really think.
Sometimes it's not pretty,
No.
but I don't review those. I just tell them, here's what you do to make this better,
Yes, exactly.
and then they don't listen and they put shit out still.
Stop doing everything
Well,
you're doing.
Yeah.
You should close up shop. This shit
Close shop.
sucks.
See if you can get some money back.
Sell your
the
stills.
There comes a point where you have to stop distilling and become a florist.
I wanted to be an NBA player, but
I
I just didn't grow.
honestly wanted to be a NASCAR driver. Didn't fucking happen. And I don't think it's ever going to come to life.
Probably not.
Uh,
You can take one of those, tours though with people.
I'm too big around and I'm too tall. I'm never going to fit in the fucking car. So, okay, that's cool. I can live with that. I need to follow my dream, and that dream is drinking whiskey.
It's almost the same guy winning all the races.
Exactly.
which is where NASCAR came from, bootlegging.
That's
So,
true.
And they stayed in the family.
Moonshine, baby.
So you got two great
Which is a
things.
bunch of
Like
Scotch
Lord.
Irish
Yeah.
that came to America
Yeah.
to make whiskey.
You got Mafia and you got NASCAR, so you got two events out of the deal.
Yeah,
That
bloody
was,
hell.
That was fun. That was fun, Matt. Thank you.
Oh, thanks everybody. So this
All
was a fabulous.
goes.
So let's
I'm
see
gonna-
what you think. Yeah, do that, and let's do your blend. What you think of the blend, and we'll let you guys go, and then we're gonna drink some fun
I'm
stuff
gonna
here
put this
afterward.
25 in.
My
Now,
blend is ridiculous.
Before I put my
It's
lips
really
on
good,
this,
yeah.
Infinity, anyone want to try it?
I'm going to try it after you try it.
Okay. I'm going to pour myself a wee nip of this nine
There's 9 different bottles.
Glen
Whatever's up
Morays
here, yeah.
from
Those not-
cask finish, non-age statement all the way up to a quarter of a century old.
You know, I've been to blending classes, but never one quite like this.
No. We're good at
Everyone
this.
Yeah. In a blending class, you try them and then pick the ones you think are
Yeah,
gonna go
this
together.
is. It's always.
This one.
You never know.
Everything goes in the glass.
Wow. Like, I get like fruit right on the nose.
Yeah,
right away.
it's completely full of fruit. Yeah.
It's almost like we took the party to a disco,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What's the famous club that shut down in New York?
Studio 54.
Yeah, we're in
Yeah.
Studio
Oh,
54.
there you go.
Yeah. And they're playing Staying Alive.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a fake John Travolta dancing.
Polyester everywhere.
Absolutely. It's probably
Yeah.
that cat dancer that looks like
There you go.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Well,
It's Chris Ivy.
He'll never watch our channel. So we're safe.
I forgot to tell you, I'm an amateur comedian.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
my goal.
He'll be here all week, folks.
there you go. It's okay. Donald has his comment on bad whiskey. Donald says, sometimes an honest review is the worse than a World War II battle of prostitutes. Ugly is just ugly, and bad is just bad. You can't cover up a bad stuff with poison gas.
No.
Show us how you really feel. Oh my-
And you know, with that, it just tells me I gotta throw this out there. Pretty maybe superficial, but ugly's to the feckin' bone.
So nukes.
I may be drunk, but in the morning I'll be sober. You'll still be fat.
Winston Churchill.
That's where Coyote Ugly came from.
I
true.
love that man.
It's a great
You know-
movie.
There's not a lot of Englishmen on my list that I love. Winston Churchill,
He's
one
the
of them.
deal.
We certainly can't drink like that guy.
Hugh
Just
Grant,
die.
second.
Is this good?
I think it's very
I
nice.
mean,
I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
I'm liking it.
Yeah.
Did you try it?
I've got my own. And
Oh, you got your
it's
own.
got all that
Yeah.
sour cherry.
It's quite nice.
I'm
Pure
absolutely.
sour cherry.
There's like stone fruit.
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yes.
Tons of it.
Like-
yeah.
Heavy stone fruits.
You haven't done toast yet. I don't believe it.
Oh wow.
I guess he's going to give us a toast now.
I'm gonna have to make up a new one for tonight. Jesus.
Pressure's on now.
Now that we're on the
Yeah.
spot after, drinking all day during the tour at Benton Distillery, then coming over here and drinking,
You had some good ones.
I cannot remember any of those now. That was the distillery, so. All right, that's a silly old one, but I love it. So here are those we love, and here are those who love us. Though those we love aren't always those who love us. So to hell with those, and here's to us. Slonjava.
Enjoy.
For those of us that may not go down in history, we will go down on your sister.
Oh,
I'm going to put that in the back of my head. All right.
In the file cabinet.
And hopefully I can use it one day in a pub in Scotland.
I played rugby for 10 years.
Actually,
And
that would be great in a pub in Ireland.
Yeah,
would be.
that was one of our rugby coasts.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
Lord.
going to start a fight in Ireland. That's a good one.
That was on the back of my T-shirt,
Oh,
rugby
Lord.
shirt, and I had my daughter, who at the time was like 6 months old.
All right, say it again. I have to
For
remember.
those of us who may not go down in history, we will go down on your sister.
All right, Sean Murphy. When I see you next in Shannon next summer, but those of us that may not go down in history, we will go down on your sister.
Sounds better in your accent. It really does. I gotta get that accent down.
That is $5 and $9.
That
Benjamin Franklin, they sell them.
That would offend nobody. In that accent.
$4.99 a pack.
If you say it in a Texas accent, you offend everybody in the room.
Oh, Lord. Well, Donald has another one for us. Says, ugly will still be ugly. Amen. That's like a naked Maggie Thatcher on a rainy day. You can't forget the visual trauma. Jesus.
What's the you can't fix stupid. You can fix ugly. You can
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can fix fat, but you can't fix ugly. Or you can't fix stupid.
Yeah.
There's not enough duct tape in the world for stupid.
No, that's not.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
We've turned Whiskey Crusaders into the worst toast. What toast can you make that's going to get a black eye?
Burnt toast.
So here's to the worst toast you've ever heard. If it doesn't go down like a big black turd, then I want to tell you that the word is hello, Slonjava.
Oh,
Lord.
to the left. To the left somewhere.
Yeah. So
Several left. Took a left and out.
if Curtis Jackson's watching, I'm sorry. Meant no offense. 50 Cent. You're my man. He'll never watch.
No, I'm sure he's not.
Jiminy freaking Christmas.
I will never get into like that from Whiskey Crusaders. Matt has deleted the
They're
two calendar invites off of his list now.
Thank you, lads, for attending. Block, block, block.
Oh, you only think Devil's River. Dr. Don Livermore, done.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, it was a fun evening, to say the least.
Grand evening, grand crowd. So we have another social media star in the back who just refuses to come out to the public. We're trying to coax him out of the closet.
You can say hi real quick.
At least get a face on film.
There you go.
Hey everyone, just enjoying the show. Thought it would be great to run through all these, and it really was. So thank you, man.
Yep, thanks for coming, Chris.
Now,
Appreciate it.
in the background, when we
Of course.
recap this, can we get Duran Duran?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so check out Chris's channel, Liquor Hound. That's his channel, so check out his stuff.
So Liquor Hound, Whiskey Crusaders, and Whiskey Minute with a Highlander. And
That's
our
right.
new channel's coming out next month called Whiskey Gods. We've already filmed 6 episodes.
Nice.
There's Colonel Stuckey from Kentucky. He's an actual colonel
Cool.
from Kentucky who also received from the governor the
Oh,
title
the
of
other
Kentucky Colonel.
I have one of those.
Then we have John
Fried
Little in the
chickens.
middle, who's our Rye God, and then
Okay.
myself. The three of us combined have about 157 years of whiskey
You
drinking.
might know something, though.
We're not really gods, but it's a great title.
Can you fry chicken?
That's great.
Rye chicken.
Pretty sure you don't have the original recipe.
No, but we're close. I mean, we're working on it. Like, my wife's down to 19.
Yeah. Whiskey Midgets is also coming to the podcast.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be big.
Is there going to be
It's gonna be big.
Velcro wall?
It's a tall ask, but we're gonna pull that.
Oh, Okay, so I said I would tell an Irish joke.
Oh, there you go.
Gonna have to get an Irish accent together for this one. Top of the morning to you. Hey. So O'Reilly and O'Murphy go up to the church door and rap upon the door. Mother Superior, can you tell me, did you have any midget nuns in your parish? Why, no, I didn't believe we do. Because all Mother Superiors are English, right?
Right.
Well, Mother Superior, can you tell me this? Do you have any midget nuns in the next parish? Or I can say with quite certainty there are none. Mother Superior, I've got to know, do you have any midget nuns in all of Ireland? 100% certainty there are no midget nuns in Ireland. You see, O'Malley, I told you he was fucking a pig one. God love the Irish.
Oh. Yep, there's another left.
And we're live, so you cannot edit that. It's done. It's forever. It's on the internet.
There's no pulling that one back.
There's no pulling it out.
Put a warning on this one.
Sorry. Should have probably put a little warning.
A little warning banner at the bottom. Yeah.
I really thought you were.
I did say earlier, this is an adult 21 over show.
This is true. This is true.
Matt asked. He's like,
We said at the beginning we would
does
pick
he
on the
work for Glen
English.
Moray? I said, nope. He's Scottish.
No,
That was good enough for me.
Yeah.
He's been drinking Glen Moray
Forever. For almost my entire life.
It was in his bottle.
My first wee dram of Glen Moray was at the ripe old age of 10.
Nice. It's a good time to start.
Yeah, and somebody's like, oh, what, they start drinking at 8? No, for a fact, no. In Scotland, we at least wait till we're 10.
Oh, it's
My
so
granddad's like, you're 10, here.
weird. See, we started at
Have a
5.
dram.
That's when we started drinking in the womb, but perfected it by 5.
So you are from Oklahoma.
Southern Oklahoma.
This has been bloody grand.
Absolutely. Very entertaining. And like I said, we're going to go drink a bunch more whiskey after this. So it's all good.
Well, we are in training mode because
Right.
tomorrow night we have to go to Whiskeys of the World.
Ah,
There's going to be around 450 whiskeys for us to
that's a
try.
lot to try.
So we're going to get ready, right?
You going to that?
No,
Yeah, I was like,
you going?
No, I'm leaving town pretty soon. So
Mm.
Monday morning.
You're not leaving town till Monday?
I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too much.
You got Sunday to recuperate.
It's too much.
10 Hail Marys on Sunday and you're good.
there you go.
Yeah. Get you through it. Yeah, it's just going to be fantastic.
I
So,
have no doubt. So if you want to go see them and you're in Texas, go check them out. Whiskey's of the World.
oh, Whiskeys World, Dallas. Come
Right.
see us tomorrow night. We'll be there the whole show. Mitchell and I. You'll see us in our bright teal-colored kilts. Be going around, and we will tell 3 English jokes during the evening. So if you're English, you'll never notice.
Well, thanks, everybody. It's a fantastic evening. Really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody being here. We'll see you guys next week. Actually, next week, National Rum Day on Monday, and the Victory Distillery will be here on the 21st from Duluth. Cheers, everybody.
I think we should do a closing friendship.
I'm gonna
toast
close
since
the
I got all
closing
my
friendship. Here we
friends
go.
here.
All right.
The traditional Scottish friendship toast, which I love to do everywhere I meet new people, is
Okay.
there are ships that are good, and there are ships made of wood. But the best ships are friendships. May they always be. Slanjava.
All right.
Oh, but Infinity Card turned out.
All right, so I'll
really
take
good.
the 10th off of your books.
All right.
October 10th, we're not invited back.
Well, And we pushed
I
the end.
guarantee